Welcome to the special meeting of the North Smithfield Town Council of August 4th. We will begin with a prayer and a pledge.
Lord, assist with thy Holy Spirit of counsel all those who are serving in positions of authority and responsibility.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can we begin with a roll call, Madam Clerk?
Ms. Alves,
Ms. Howells is going to be here a little bit, I think around 6:45.
Mr. McGee,
And Mr. McGee informed me that he's going to be late.
yes, that.
Yeah.
Mr. Zelinski.
Yeah.
Mr. Farley.
Here. First order of business on the agenda is executive session under Rhode Island General Law 42-46-5A. 2, sessions pertaining to collective bargaining or litigation, or work sessions pertaining to collective bargaining or litigation. The specific item for which we're going into executive session is water and wastewater agreements with the city of Woonsocket. Is there a motion to go into executive session?
So
Moved by Councilor Yazbek. Is there a second?
second for discussion, Mr. President.
Seconded by Mrs. Zelinski.
Mr. President, as you're aware, Councilor Yazbek, myself, and Administrator Hamilton have been meeting with the community of Woonsocket. Just a little hesitant to go into executive session with a time constraint because it's just the way it outlines. I mean, you're the sole council member that's really not up to speed on the dialogue that's taking place. And I'll go into executive session, but I think we really should wait till Councilor Alves arrives and has more stuff.
Okay, so we can either, we can motion to go into executive session, either wait here to go into the room until Councilor Alves arrives, or we can go into the room and wait for her to arrive.
That's just what
Okay.
Is there something we can move up on I see new businesses.
Oh.
No?
We could move up the,
You do have a motion in a second
okay.
on the floor, so.
Okay. Well, under discussion, the options would be, we can either just wait, I think should begin momentarily and go into executive session, or we can withdraw the motion and try to pick off a couple of the sound permits to get them done.
So if the
I mean,
council.
make or withdraw the motion? Okay.
Second withdrawal.
Okay. So at this time, move to item number 9, new business A, discussion by council board or other action on outdoor sound permit for D. Sameo. Is there anybody here to serve? Would you please just step up? And I believe we have your copy of your request in our packets. While I'm pushing them on, can you summarize?
Yeah,
the agenda?
we're looking to have a backyard wedding on September 27th. And we have contracted a DJ for some music and dancing from approximately 2:30, 3 p.m. till about 11 p.m.
I see, I think it says 11:30. The only question that I have, I don't believe we have any standard that we follow in terms of the time. I think we kind of do that on a case-by-case basis. Maybe some of the criteria for considering different times is how many neighbors are very close versus whether it's spread out. Does anybody have any questions?
Mr. President, I did speak with Mr. Sameo out in the park on briefly, and I said basically what we have done historically is most sound requests are usually from the afternoon, and we, out of respect for neighbors, it's curtailed at 10 p.m. The other issue that would come up, of course, would be parking, and I'll let Mr. Sameo answer what, but in the past, most of our sound ordinances have gone to 10 p.m. And the other issue has always been parking and the policing of, to make sure that delineated passage for pedestrians and the roads aren't clogged up with cars. But I'll let Mr. Sameo, is this Sameo?
Yes, it is.
I'll let Mr. Sameo answer what his plans were for that.
We've actually got permission from St. John's Church to use their parking lot for parking, and we're going to have a shuttle transferring people back and forth, so it won't be on the street parking.
I went on Google Maps to just try to identify the neighborhood, the lay of the land, and how many, and it was difficult to identify 1220. It looked like 1220 1220, at least on Google Maps, was...
We're directly beside the Pines. It was actually their property at one time.
Okay.
And it will be in the backyard, actually, where their parking used to be. That's where the tent's going to be set.
That's kind of rural.
Yeah.
I'm not immersed in the third.
Is there a motion to approve the requested town permit for a DJ for music and dancing from 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. on September 22nd?
With traffic to be, with parking consideration in St. John's Church and shuttling of the guests. So I believe that would be a difficult road to get by over there.
Motion by Councilor Zelinski, is there a second?
Second for discussion.
Second by Councilor Yazbek.
Mr. Samayo, just keep in mind that the police come up with some kind of issue, we'll ask for you to be respectful of the neighbors and either tone it down or curtail it earlier. Just because we grant to 11 or 11:30 or 10 or whatever else, if there's some issue with the neighbors, we ask you to be understanding.
We have a motion, it's been seconded, any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote please.
Mr. Yazbek?
Yes.
Mr. Zalinski?
Yes.
Mr. Flaherty?
Yes, motion carries, congratulations.
Are you getting married, Mr. Samayo? Yes.
Oh.
You're getting married?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Invite your neighbors, they won't come.
At this time, I would like to move to agenda item number 7, the North Smithfield Town Council sitting as the Board of License Commissioners, unless there's any objection. The item is discussion by council, vote, or other action on BV liquor license for Texas Roadhouse Holdings LLC doing business as Texas Roadhouse. And I believe that this is a case in which the license would be granted subject to, because not everything is in the file, is that
Actually,
correct?
this is a very different situation. This license, they don't have a building yet.
Right.
But the state has said you can't grant them a license up until next August of next year. And you would have to have a building by that time.
Mr. President, I know Nick Goodyear is not here, who represents the applicant, so I don't know. He did email me today and ask me what an approximate time would be. I said, well, we should be in executive section from 6:30 to 7, so I think he may be coming at 7. So
We can come back and visit.
We can come back, or if there is no issue, then we can move on, and when he arrives, he can be told that it was passed.
Well, I have some concerns.
Okay, all right, well, then we probably should come back to it then.
Yeah, and if I could pose a question, Madam Clerk, how many liquor licenses do we have available?
Right.
3. And can you explain the A and B and,
Well,
B?
a B license is a full liquor license.
Yeah.
The BL is a limited, would be just beer and wine. They're looking for a full.
And we have 3 of those left?
Yeah.
Okay.
And is there anything that's preventing this investment from going forward at this time without the liquor license?
No, we've been in contact with the state liquor board licensing, and they said that we could issue them a license for 1 year without the building.
Right. But I'm saying, I guess what I'm wondering is, theoretically, if we were to oppose it, does that stop the project from going forward?
I can only, well, again,
Yeah.
the applicant were here, but I can only tell you that I was told that, yes, that would prevent them from coming.
Yeah, we've spoken with them also. They
Well-
want to be guaranteed that they have that availability before they move forward.
It makes
Makes
perfect
perfect
sense.
sense.
They haven't broken ground yet?
Not,
Okay, so in essence, if we had 3 liquor licenses, we could be tying one up. We don't know if they're going to come. They may
oh,
not.
no, that,
Do we, okay.
yeah, we've met with them several times. I mean, this is just one in the list of prerequisites that they need to accomplish to move forward.
Yeah, it's what comes first, the chicken or the egg. But
Yeah.
there's no national chain that's going to locate in your town without a guarantee of a liquor
Exactly.
license. They're just not going to do it.
I understand.
So you either do it up front and you trust their good faith, which seems like everything else will be in, they can build a building in 6 months. As long as they have something reserved for them, they'd be fine. There's another national chain that's right behind them from a memo that I read somewhere else. So, I think, don't forget, the town gets 1% of their take as well in the meals tax.
Yeah.
So it can be a money generator for the town of North Smithfield. So, and And I think we want to send the right message. We'll wait for their attorneys, but, you know, I don't have, you know, wherever we are with this thing, I think we gotta keep that in mind.
I agree with that. I'm not disagreeing, but there are a number of issues with the permit. I mean, one's a typo or a handwritten error that,
Yeah, well, we can make it contingent. You know, you
Yeah.
can say that, you know, that'll be the last thing issued if X, Y, and Z happens. But
when you see Mr. Benoit, you might want to rewrite this application, because on it is reviewed on November 9th, 2014. So it hasn't been, you know, kind of like back to the future kind of stuff, all right? The other thing, and this is for the solicitor, we have an affidavit, alcohol server training, and I understand it's a national chain, so don't jump on me for this, okay? The general counsel and corporate secretary is Celia Cartlett. And number 2 point, I have personal knowledge of the personnel of the above named establishment and their training. They haven't broken ground, they don't know who they're, I mean, this is just a little vague to me. So if this attorney for them does not show up tonight, we'll just continue until all the stuff is set.
Yeah.
I mean, if they have, usually they'll take a manager from another location and say, this manager is gonna be moved here, institutional knowledge, will follow that she or he there, so they can train people, but how can she sign an affidavit? They don't know yet.
I would just let the applicant's attorney answer that and see if you're comfortable with that answer. I can't answer.
And could I ask procedurally, if we're
Sure.
going to come back to this, since
Yeah.
we've already started, is there any particular procedure you would recommend for,
table it till later in the week.
Table.
okay.
Motion to table till later in the week.
Motion by Councilor Zelinski, second by Councilor I'm
Doesn't
sorry.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I'd like to take this opportunity as well to just remind folks, if you wouldn't mind turning off cell phones and taking any calls outside so that it doesn't interfere with with town council's business. Thank you.
Can we do old business A, if we're looking for stuff to do, because that should be able to bring right now.
Excuse me, John, can I ask you a question about going to the podium? On the license application, we have a chain, we have a broken ground, there's no building, I didn't hear a location. Nobody said the location.
Down the road. It's gonna be a down the road.
Okay, so moving on to item number 8, old business A, discussion by council vote or other action on contract of understanding with Alan Booth of Wimborne and Summer Tree LLC. We have scope, I believe, are in our packets. And who would like to address this issue?
I'll make a motion to approve as submitted. I read through it. It's what I wanted last meeting, so go by the ones.
Okay.
Take them on the table.
Motion by Councilor Yazbak to approve the contract of understanding. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilor Zelinski. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, that's for roll call vote.
Mr. Yazbek?
Yes,
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Flaherty?
Yes.
Mr. President, make a motion that the town administrator be authorized to execute that contract.
Motion by Councilor Yazbak to allow the town administrator to be authorized to execute the contract. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilor Zelinski. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Yazbek?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Flaherty?
Yes. Motion carries. And at this time, I'd like to go into executive session, at least get started, and then we can wait for Councilor Alice before getting into substantive. If she doesn't arrive by 6:50, at least we can get started.
With your indulgence, Mr. President, may I try calling her to see where she is on the journey? All right, who has the telephone number? I'm talking, just kidding.
Motion for a 2-minute recess?
Yes. So moved.